I'm Daniel, an explorer of unique wonders around the globe. Today, we're going to explore the top 20 most beautiful and unique places on Earth, where nature and human architecture combine to create spectacular landscapes. Imagine standing before the underwater waterfall in Mauritius, where the powerful currents create the illusion of the island being pulled into the ocean. Or marveling at the Salar de Uyuni in Bolivia, a vast salt flat that reflects the sky like a giant mirror. In Bagan, Myanmar, more than 2,200 ancient temples are spread across the plains, sparkling under the sunrise and offering a stunning historical and architectural scene. These places are not only impressive for their beauty, but also for their geological, ecological, and cultural uniqueness. Get ready for an inspiring journey of discovery and comment to share which place you'd most like to visit. 20. Huangtengxia Tianmen Skywalk, Guangdong, China. Located in the Huangteng Gorge, Panning, Guangdong, China. The Tianmen Skywalk is a modern architectural masterpiece that blends with majestic nature. Inaugurated in 2018 at a cost of $40 million USD, this glass bridge is as high as a 166-story building and holds a record for its 99.15% transparency, equipped with 450 water jets and 2,000 LED lights synchronized with music. The bridge offers a dazzling light show at night, blending with the lush green mountains and the roaring sound of the waterfall, creating a theme park-like atmosphere in nature. However, behind its beauty are frightening challenges. When you walk on the glass bridge, you face a bottomless abyss below and strong gusts of wind that make the bridge shake, where the nearly absolute transparency makes everything terrifying. Moreover, the sound of cracking glass and fake cracks appearing right under your feet will make your heart skip a beat, even though it's just a playful technological effect. Do you have the courage to experience the adrenaline-filled sensation of floating on this scary glass bridge? 19. Underwater waterfall, Mauritius. Flying in the air and witnessing an island seemingly merging with the ocean in mysterious vortices. That's the underwater waterfall off the coast of Limon, Mauritius. This is a spectacular optical illusion formed by sand and silt carried by underwater currents at a depth of 30 feet, creating the image of a horseshoe-shaped waterfall cascading into an abyss, like a masterpiece of nature painted with light and currents. To get a clear view, fly on a seaplane or climb to the top of Le Mont Brabant, 1,824 feet high, which opens up a panoramic view of a vibrant coral reef like a living painting, a sparkling turquoise sea like broken crystal under the sun, and a fine white sand beach stretching like an endless silk ribbon. The clear seawater blends with the currents that change with the tide, creating a magical scene as if it stepped out of a sci-fi movie. Legend has it that Le Mont Mountain was once a refuge for runaway slaves in the 19th century, covering the landscape with a layer of captivating mystery. This unique wonder of the Indian Ocean offers a surreal feeling, as if you have strayed into another world. 18. Niagara Falls, Canada, USA. Niagara Falls is a natural masterpiece, where the power of the water reveals an irresistible majesty. Every second, 700,000 gallons of water flow at a speed of 100 miles per hour, equivalent to 3,160 tons of water crashing down at the bottom. Formed by the Ice Age 12,000 years ago, comprising 3 parts, the slender Bridal Veil Falls, the powerful American Falls, and the massive Horseshoe Falls along the Ontario border. This falls has witnessed incredible feats. In 1859, Charles Blondin walked a tightrope across the Niagara Gorge amidst the rapid currents. He even stopped in the middle of the rope, carrying a small stove on his back, lit a fire, and cooked an egg dish often described as cooked an omelette, and lowered the food to passengers on the Maid of the Mist boat. And in 2012, Nick Wallenda repeated the feat across Horseshoe Falls in front of 120,000 live spectators and millions of television viewers. From the rising mist and brilliant rainbows spanning the sky to the fiery red sunset that bathes the water in gold, a scene of grandeur and romance is created. The rich ecosystem with eagles soaring overhead, bears hiding in the forest, and the sound of waves blending with the light reflecting on the water paints a living natural picture like a timeless work of art. The legends and history of this land, from daring feats to natural beauty, make for a mesmerizing Niagara, making anyone who stands before it feel small in the face of creation. 17. Ruyi Bridge, Zhejiang, China. The Ruyi Bridge in the Shengxianju Valley, Zhejiang, hangs at a height of 459 feet over a deep abyss, spanning 328 feet. Inspired by Ruyi, a symbol of good luck and prosperity in East Asian culture. Completed in 2019 at a cost of $30 million USD, the transparent glass floor allows visitors to admire the lush green hills, valleys filled with flowers year-round, and majestic cliffs stretching below. 3 winding walkways, combined with the cool mountain breeze and sunlight reflecting on the glass surface, create a scene that is both poetic and challenging. Every year, thousands of visitors from all over come here, experiencing an intense feeling of excitement as they step on the glass floor, looking down into the abyss, where each step brings a mix of fear and awe at the vast natural landscape. In Chinese culture, Ruyi symbolizes peace and prosperity, and standing on this bridge, visitors feel the unique combination of modern architecture and nature, creating a memorable experience. 16. Changi Airport, Singapore. Who said being stuck at the airport is boring? Changi, the world's leading airport for more than 10 times according to Skytrax, is a real destination. The jewel complex, costing $1.25 billion USD, features the Shiseido Forest Valley with 2,000 trees, and the 130-foot tall HSBC Rain Vortex, the largest indoor waterfall on the planet, using recycled rainwater cascading through 7 floors. At night, the waterfall transforms into a 3D screen with dazzling lasers. The Butterfly Garden, Mirror Maze, record-breaking slides, and Pokemon area will make you want to miss your flight. Inaugurated in 2019, Changi connects nature and technology, creating a green oasis in the city. 15. Reynisfjara Beach, Iceland. Reynisfjara Beach, near Reykjavik, Iceland, stands out with its gleaming black sand from the volcanic lava of Katla, meticulously carved hexagonal basalt columns, and the majestic Reynisdrangar sea stacks. According to Icelandic legend, these rock formations are the remnants of sea trolls turned to stone while trying to drag ships to shore. Formed 20 million years ago, the beach boasts a majestic beauty, with black sand contrasting sharply with the white crashing waves and sheer cliffs. The waves here are powerful and unpredictable, hiding danger, but it is the combination of the sparkling black sand, unique basalt rock, and the brilliant northern lights in winter like a mythical painting that creates its irresistible allure. Visitors standing on this beach feel the primordial power of nature, where majestic beauty blends with the fierceness of the sea, creating an unforgettable experience. 14. Salar de Uyuni, Bolivia. Salar de Uyuni, the largest salt flat on the planet, covers 10,000 square kilometers at an altitude of 3,656 meters on the Altiplano, containing 10 billion tons of salt and the world's largest lithium deposit. In the rainy season, it turns into a gigantic sky mirror, perfectly reflecting clouds and sunsets, making it hard to distinguish between the sky and the ground. Inkawasi Island, with its cacti and the Salt Hotel, create a Mars-like appearance. The Aymara people believe this is the tears of the goddess Tunupa after a love tragedy. The enchantment from its pristine whiteness, natural salt hexagons, and magical light makes it a photographer's paradise. Would you like to stand in the middle of this sky mirror? Comment and tell me. 13. Antelope Canyon, Arizona, USA. Antelope Canyon in Arizona, carved by flash floods and wind-eroding Navajo sandstone over 35 million years, is known for its smooth curves and vibrant colors. The canyon has two parts: the upper section, which is easily accessible with natural light shining through, and the lower section, which requires a guide due to the risk of flooding, and was featured in the movie Broken Arrow. The name comes from the pronghorn antelope that once lived here. Sunlight penetrates the narrow crevices, forming brilliant light beams, with the sandstone changing colors from red-orange to purple, creating a magical space. The Navajo people consider this a sacred place, a symbol of the harmony between earth and sky. Every year, thousands of visitors, especially photographers, flock here to explore the canyon, experiencing the thrill of walking through the narrow passages where light and rock colors blend into a majestic scene, making them feel like they've stepped into a mysterious natural world. 12. Caño Cristales River, Colombia. The Caño Cristales River in Meta Province, Colombia, is a natural wonder with vibrant colors from the bright red Macarenia clavigera algae, blue, black, green, and yellow from the sandstone and 1.2 billion-year-old quartzite bottom. To get here, visitors must fly about 1 hour from Bogota across the Los Llanos Plains to La Macarena, paddle a canoe for 20 to 30 minutes on the Guayabero River, drive a jeep through the rugged dirt roads of rural Meta for 15 to 20 minutes, and then trek 1 to 2 miles along trails in the nature reserve. After a challenging journey, the river awaits visitors with its majestic beauty, where colors explode under the sun from June to November, creating a scene as brilliant as a liquid rainbow. Called the River of Five Colors, or the Liquid Rainbow, the river has no fish due to a lack of nutrients. The indigenous people strictly protect this area, viewing it as a precious natural heritage. Every year, thousands of visitors come here, experiencing the thrill of standing before the vibrant river, where colors blend with sunlight and water, creating a majestic and enchanting scene, like a miracle of nature. 11. Oya, Santorini, Greece. The most photographed village in Greece, hangs suspended on cliffs with white houses and blue domes, overlooking a dormant volcano crater. The sunset here is legendary, with views of Pelea and Nea Kameni, iconic churches, and a maritime museum. Climbing the 300 steps from a moody port, I'm willing to climb 500 more for that view. Legend says Oya was a refuge for sailors in the 15th century. The Cycladic architecture, deep blue Aegean Sea, and golden sun create a feeling of stepping into a painting. Standing in Oya, You'll want to preserve the moment forever. 10. Victoria Falls, Zimbabwe, Zambia. Victoria Falls has a width of 5,604 feet and a height of about 354 feet, according to geological reports from reliable sources. Located on the Zambezi River, the falls releases up to 500 million liters of water per minute during peak flood season, equivalent to about 1,088 cubic meters per second. The falls are situated between two prominent nature reserves, Victoria Falls National Park in Zimbabwe and Mosi-oa-Tunya National Park in Zambia. First described by explorer David Livingstone in 1855, this place has long been a symbol of southern African natural beauty. Visitors here are impressed not only by the double rainbow and the ecosystem along the falls with elephants, lions, and the ritual of bathing in the Devil's Pool, but also by the fierce current, which creates a resounding sound like a natural drum. Standing before the falls, you feel its eternal power, a dramatic experience that surpasses even Niagara as the most majestic natural waterfall on the planet. 9. Machu Picchu, Peru, at an altitude of 7,972 feet. Machu Picchu is an Inca citadel, built in 1450 during the time of Pachacuti, abandoned after the Spanish conquest in 1532, and rediscovered by Hiram Bingham in 1911. The mortarless stone structures, the Intihuatana sundial, and the llamas all contribute to the uniqueness of this ancient city. Surrounded by cloud forests and the Andes mountain range, this site stands out with a majestic beauty from the harmonious blend of grey stone, lush greenery, and ethereal mist, showcasing the sophisticated architectural techniques and strategic geographical location of the Incas, highlighting its historical authenticity and timeless beauty as an ancient wonder. 8. Ha Long Bay, Vietnam. Ha Long Bay, with about 1,600 limestone islands rising from the Emerald Sea, has been recognized by UNESCO as a World Heritage Site twice for its geological and cultural value, spanning an area of about 600 square miles. The area includes ancient caves, such as Surprise Cave, with its various shaped stalactites, and unique floating fishing villages. Visitors can explore by kayak or boat to admire the limestone structures formed through millions of years of natural erosion. The beauty of Ha Long Bay comes from the sparkling emerald seawater, the moss-covered green rock formations, and the gentle mist, creating a majestic natural landscape. The biodiversity with seafood and marine plants, along with the rare limestone geomorphology, affirms the scientific and aesthetic value of the bay, highlighting its status as one of the most unique natural wonders on the planet. 7. Munnar, Kerala, India. Munnar is a hill station in Kerala, located at an altitude of about 5,200 feet above sea level. Situated at the confluence of three rivers, Mudhirapuja, Nalathani, and Kundala, initially developed during the British Empire in the 19th century. It now has over 50 tea plantations stretching across the hills around the town. Another unique natural feature is the Nilakurinji orchid, which blooms only once every 12 years, covering the hillsides with a rare carpet of flowers. The Eraviculam National Park, located near the town, is a sanctuary for the endangered Nilgiri Tar mountain goat. This park also contains Anamudi Peak, the highest peak in the Western Ghats at 8,842 feet, and is where Nilakurinji flowers often appear in high density. Atukal Falls, with its white cascading water, contributes to the local ecosystem's diversity. The climate here is pleasant, with daytime temperatures usually ranging from 59 degree F to 77 degree F, equivalent to 1525 degrees C, suitable for the temperate highland climate. The spreading aroma of tea and the green landscape of the tea hills demonstrate the connection between the history of tea cultivation and the unique natural features of the area. 6. Attabad Lake, Pakistan. Attabad Lake is located in the Hunza Valley, Pakistan, formed in 2010 by a landslide, which turned a geological incident into a wonder with its sparkling blue water amidst the Karakoram mountain range, about 13 miles long and 358 feet deep. The lake is an ideal place for boating, hiking, and admiring Rakaposhi Mountain, which is 25,551 feet high. The local people consider the lake a symbol of natural resilience, associated with a legend about the healing energy from Mother Earth. The beauty stands out from its clear water, snow-covered mountains, and reflecting sunlight, creating a perfect natural painting, highlighting the authenticity of its sudden formation and the uniqueness of blending a disaster with mystical beauty. Bagan, Myanmar. Bagan, the ancient capital of Myanmar, boasts more than 2,200 ancient temples built from the 9th to the 13th centuries, spread over a plain of about 40 square miles. A hot air balloon ride at sunrise offers a spectacular view of the temple forest sparkling in the early morning light, with Shwesando and Ananda temples being prominent examples with their intricate designs. The enormous number of relics, harmoniously combined with the serene plain landscape and the golden sunrise, creates a majestic and unique scene. The long history and complex construction techniques using no mortar highlight its cultural and architectural value, confirming Bagan as one of the largest and most impressive archaeological sites in the world. 4. Grand Canyon, Arizona, USA. The Grand Canyon, about 277 miles long, 5,906 feet deep, and 18 miles wide, is a geological wonder formed by the Colorado River through 6 million years of erosion. The exposed rock layers change colors from brilliant red to pale purple depending on the angle of the light, making it an ideal place for trekking and admiring the sunset. The geological layers record the history of the Earth over millions of years, clearly shown through the stratified rock layers. Changing weather creates mist and rainbows, highlighting the majestic beauty with its immense scale and diverse rock colors. The impressive size and unique geological structure confirm the Grand Canyon as one of the most prominent natural wonders in the world, a testament to geological evolution and timeless scientific value. 3. Great Barrier Reef, Australia. The Great Barrier Reef, about 1,429 miles long, is the world's largest coral reef system, visible from space, comprising 2,900 individual reefs and 900 islands spread over 14 degrees of latitude. The ecosystem here supports 1,500 species of fish, 411 types of coral, and 4,000 species of mollusks, creating a diverse marine environment with sharks, sea turtles, and dolphins. Climate change is threatening the reef's existence. The vibrant colors, complex coral structures, and biodiversity create a stunning underwater landscape. The global scale and ecological complexity highlight its scientific value, sparking curiosity about one of the most unique natural systems on Earth. 2. Aurora Borealis, Iceland, Norway. The aurora borealis forms when particles from the sun collide with Earth's atmosphere, creating moving streaks of green, purple, and pink light in the night sky over Iceland and Norway. This phenomenon is most visible from 11 p.m. to 2 a.m. during winter, especially during the breakup phase when the light creates dynamic patterns. The interaction between Earth's magnetic field and solar wind creates this phenomenon, which only appears in polar regions. The changing colors against the backdrop of white snow and a star-filled sky create a spectacular sight. The rarity and scientific basis of this phenomenon spark curiosity, revealing a unique connection between cosmic forces and Earth's atmosphere. 1. Petra, Jordan. Petra, carved into the pink sandstone cliffs by the Nabateans from the 4th century BCE, is famous for the Al-Khazni monument, rediscovered by Johann Burckhardt in 1812. Only 15% of the site has been excavated, but Petra is still listed as one of the new 7 wonders. Visitors can explore by camel or on foot, admiring the intricate rock-cut architecture and traces of ancient trade routes. The vibrant pink color of the rock contrasts with the surrounding desert, creating a visually stunning landscape. The advanced construction technique without mortar and Petra's historical role as a trade center highlight its archaeological value, inviting exploration of a city perfectly blended with its natural environment. From the Salar de Uyuni salt flat that reflects the sky like a giant mirror to the intricately carved rock city of Petra, Earth holds places of beauty and uniqueness that will captivate you. I'm Daniel, an explorer of wonders around the world, and I've just led you through 20 impressive places, each with its own story of geology, ecology, or culture, sparking an immediate desire to explore. Have you ever been to any of the places on this list? Or are you planning to visit one next? Comment and share your travel experiences or your dream destination. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the bell to not miss any new journeys. Thanks for exploring with me. See you on the next trip.